Right. All right, this is Hans the Ramen Raider coming at you with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. Today we've got one from South Korea. This is going to be a real treat, I think. This is the Samyang Foods Buldak Rosé Spicy Stir-Fry Noodle. I don't know what Ho-Chi's doing there. I mean, there. Is that like a pit helmet? I don't know. Inspector Ho-Chi. I don't know. But anyways, let's get to it. My nose is rather full. This one takes a bit longer. It's a thicker noodle. There's one piece. This came by way of my good buddy, old pal, friend of mine, the Fat Hipster. Look him up on YouTube. You'll be glad you did. This guy, he's tried some crazy stuff. He made pumpkin spice cup noodles. Whoa. 5 and a... Come on. He made pumpkin spice cup noodles. Topped it with pumpkin spice spam. Yes, that does exist. And put whipped cream on top. And he ate that combination. Which I think is absolutely... That's what you call somebody doing things for the cause. Doing things, you know. That's passion. The passion and the warfare. God, what album was that? I don't know. I remember there was this album when I was a kid, and they always had ads for it in like the Hit Parader and all the rock and roll magazines. And it was for this band. Oh, it was in Guitar World. That's right. And it had that, what's his name? Nuno Betancourt. You know who I'm talking. I don't even know who I'm talking about. But anyways, he was in a band called Extreme. This band was as far from extreme as can be. And they had an album called Porno Graffiti. And the hit song was like probably the sleepiest, slowest tune I've ever heard in my life. It was just like, come on. I used to listen to some really weird stuff growing up. I mean, it was the stuff that was coming out at the time. But I remember going to Payless, which now is Rite Aid. It previously had been Thrifty Mart, and getting K-Tel Electric Breakdance on it was vinyl, and came with a poster to teach you how to breakdance. I wasn't a breakdancer. I did not throw down a piece of cardboard and spin on my head. I did not do that. I think I hurt my elbow once attempting to do something along those lines, but no. And I had that. What else did I listen to? I listened to a radio station that was out of Canada. I grew up in a town in the U.S. that was like about 2 hours away from Canada. So we got Canadian radio stations, Canadian TV, which was rad because in Canada they played a lot of British stuff. So I'm pretty well versed in that type of stuff. But at least as far as Canadians would be. Am I an honorary Canadian? I'd like to be. I'd like that. I miss Canada. But anyways, yeah, I used to listen to LG73. I listened to a lot of Wham. I listened to a lot of Duran Duran. I still like Duran Duran, I'll be honest. People say, like, their guilty pleasure is enjoying to listen to Duran Duran. It's just like, Jesus. What's the problem? If you like music, why are you so, like, freaked out? Oh, I don't like to talk. I kind of keep it a secret that I like this band. Please. So dramatic. Knock it off. I like Duran Duran. I like the Kraftwerk. I like Herbie Hancock. I like George Duke, Billy Cobham Band. I like Return to Forever, Weather Report, Deicide, Death, what is it, Supreme FTM, The Antwoord, tobacco. Look up tobacco. That's some really groovy stuff. Priapism, that's like weird French stuff. I like French music. French progressive. I don't know what you call it. There's so many new categories of music that I'm like, so what do you call this? I don't know. And then there's Negative Land. I like Negative Land. I like The Residents. Butthole Surfers. I was kind of at ground zero for the whole, what do you call it? Grunge thing, being north of Seattle. I like me some Johnny Cash. Jerry Reed. Big fan of Jerry Reed. That guy's a kook. Or he was. I would have really liked to have been able to see that guy live. I don't know if I'd be like down with the audience or they'd be down with me, but Jerry Reed was cool. He did the song Eastbound and Down for the Smokey and the Bandit movies, and he was Iceman in Smokey and the Bandit. I wasn't, there's like so many things that were around when I was a kid that I wasn't into that when I was a kid, but now it's like, oh, you know, that's actually pretty cool. Like old, what was it called? Battlestar Galactica. They came out with the new one. When I was a kid, I just didn't have the attention span. I wasn't interested in Battlestar Galactica whatsoever. It's just like, oh, come on, this is filler. That's the guy from Bonanza. I don't want to watch this. Is it? So you save. Oh, all right. Let me do this first. Jeez. That should do it. Okay. So you drain it, you add in 4 spoons of water, and you add the stuff and you stir it up. This one doesn't get stir-fried more. So it's kind of a creamy thing. The rose it's kind of like a chili cream thing. And I have a feeling this isn't going to be much of a challenge insofar as a mukbang goes. But I don't know, I feel like I just want to get all my mukbang junk out of the way. So it says reserve 4 spoons of the liquid the noodle went in and add that in. A spoon they're talking tablespoons. I've gotten some flack from people saying, no, those are Korean spoons and Korean spoons are different. Well, they are different in the fact that they always have really long handles. I will say that. But no, Korean spoons are 15 mils, and that I don't know if they always are, but the word from Samyang Foods in an interview, because I was getting so much flack from people about it, I'm like, exactly how does one prepare this? What are the official directions? I even asked them, is it a little soupy? A little saucy? They're like, yes, it's wet. And some people get infuriated out of that. You're diluting it. You're making it. No. Like, if you want to have really, really, really dry noodles, go right ahead. But this isn't supposed to be mee goreng. This is supposed to be a saucy fried noodle. And there's nothing wrong with that. You're not less of a human being if there's sauce in your bulldog. But I have to make everything according to package specifications. That's because I'm the instant noodle reviewer guy. So if you want to make it different, I really don't give... I don't care. That's fine with me. And you should make it the way you want it. But I'm just saying. And then people just get like so irritated with me about it. No, it's better this way. It's like, well, you do understand I might agree with that. I mean, usually if I'm like, and I haven't done this in a while actually, If I make some noodles to have on the weekend, like for breakfast or something, I don't make those according to packet specifications. Never. But I rarely actually have noodles that aren't being reviewed, so. Oh, yeah, we'll do this. This is some chashu. These are like chashu tips in a regular slice. Seems like it'll go well. Let's torch this sucker. Yeah. I'm in the mood. Aren't you? I'm surprised. Whoa, did you? No, it's just greasy. I'm surprised how long this thing is gone without me having to like refill it. That's kind of impressive. I know you're gonna be like, but you didn't taste it yet. You're not tasting it. That'll be on the mukbang. The mukbang show will be in 2 hours. That will come up if you're watching it when this has come out. This came out at 2 p.m. Some fried onion. And the mukbang show will come out 2 hours later, so you can wait around. That one will be a premiere. You understand? A premiere. So we'll let this one rotato like a professional, and we'll have a mukbang shortly. So watch it spin. All right, the next thing you're gonna see is at 4 p.m., whatever day this is for you, and it's gonna be a mukbang, so stay tuned, or just like wait, or do what you need to do. This has been Hans the Ramen Raider, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Have a good one, bye-bye.
Yeah.